Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bachelor host Jess Palmer explains unexpected career move. Jess Palmer is a man of many hats. The former pro football player has been the Bachelor Nation host since 2022. His experience as a former Bachelor lead makes him uniquely qualified for the hosting role. He opens up about his latest unexpected career move. Keep reading for all the details. The many talents of Jess Palmer. Jess Palmer was a college football star at the University of Florida. He went on to play for the NFL and the Canadian Football League. He retired in 2007 to pursue a career in broadcasting. Jess Palmer unsuccessfully looked for love on Season 5 of The Bachelor in 2004. His relationship with Final Rose winner Jessica Boland only lasted a few months. By 2006, he was a commentator for Fox's NFL coverage. In 2022, he returned to his old stomping grounds when he took over as host of all the Bachelor Nation shows. The previous host, Chris Harrison, left in disgrace in 2021. In addition to hosting and calling football games, Jess Palmer has a few acting credits to his name. He made a cameo on ABC's 9-1-1 alongside Bachelor Joey Graziati last year. But Jess Palmer's favorite role is that of Girl Dad. The Bachelor Nation host married model Emily Fardo in 2020. They welcomed their first child, a daughter named Ella, in January 2024. Bachelor host launches apparel line. Like he's not busy enough, Jess Palmer decided to venture into a completely unknown area: fashion design. The Bachelor Nation host collaborated with Fanatics for a line of elevated sports apparel. The J. Palmer line of sports apparel launched last month. He recently chatted with BachelorNation.com about the unexpected career path. He said that he never expected to launch his own line, but was influenced by fashion since his days playing with the New York Giants. The former NFL player said his busy schedule inspired the upscale sports apparel. "I'm a very busy guy, and I'm constantly on the go. I imagine that if I were packing a duffel bag for a trip, what articles of clothing would I pack?" The J. Palmer collection encompasses 13 essential and versatile pieces. He is looking to expand with new items and styles for the 2025 collection of J. Palmer. Jess Palmer, the familiar face of the Bachelor franchise, has taken fans by surprise with a move that no one saw coming. Known for guiding countless men and women through the emotional highs and lows of their televised search for love, Jess has spent years charming the audience with his steady presence and his soothing commentary. But now it seems that the former NFL quarterback has more up his sleeve than simply narrating heart-to-hearts and rose ceremonies. In a recent interview, Jess Palmer has revealed an unexpected career pivot that has everyone talking. The shift wasn't a gradual one. In fact, Jesse's announcement came like a bolt of lightning out of a clear blue sky. His departure from The Bachelor was already a shock, but it was the revelation of his new career path that had jaws dropping. Jess Palmer, TV host extraordinaire, was diving headfirst into the world of gourmet cooking. Yes, you heard that right. Jess Palmer, who has built a television empire out of orchestrating romantic drama, has traded roses for risottos, ceremonies for sauces, and candlelit dates for culinary delights. His new career: chef and restaurateur. The former Bachelor host made the official announcement during a special episode of Good Morning America, where he sat down with longtime friends and colleagues. The audience, eager to hear what Jesse had in store after his time on the famed dating show, expected perhaps a new talk show, a documentary series, or maybe even a return to sports commentary. Instead, Jess began recounting a tale of personal passion that had been brewing behind the scenes for years. "It's something I've always loved," Jesse said, a twinkle in his eye as he leaned back in his chair, more relaxed than ever. "Cooking has been my escape, my creative outlet. After long days on set or in the studio, I would come home and lose myself in the kitchen. I think people assume I've always been that guy's guy, the football player, the television host. But there's another side of me that's been quietly growing. According to Jesse, his passion for cooking started in his college days, but it wasn't until he became a fixture in the entertainment industry that he realized how much solace he found in creating dishes from scratch. He recalled the many nights after hosting The Bachelor, where instead of relaxing with a movie or going out for a drink, he would experiment with new recipes in his kitchen, attempting everything from homemade pasta to elaborate gourmet meals. After a long day on set, I found the kitchen to be my sanctuary, he explained. It was the one place where I could unwind and let my creativity flow without any pressure. No cameras, no script, just me, some fresh ingredients, and a quiet evening to experiment. Jess's quiet obsession eventually became something more. Soon, he began taking private cooking classes whenever his busy schedule allowed, learning the ins and outs of culinary arts from some of the best chefs in the industry. As he traveled the world for The Bachelor, he was exposed to different cultures, tastes, and techniques, further igniting his desire to pursue this newfound passion. For me, cooking is about storytelling, Jesse said thoughtfully. Just like hosting The Bachelor, you're guiding someone through an experience, a journey. But instead of helping someone find love, you're helping them find a flavor, an emotion, and memory on their plate. But what made him finally take the leap? According to Jesse, it was during the COVID-19 pandemic that he had time to reflect. With filming delays and a newfound abundance of free time, he found himself spending more hours than ever in the kitchen. His social media became flooded with videos of him trying out new recipes, creating cooking tutorials for his fans, and sharing his favorite dishes. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with fans clamoring for more of Jess's culinary content. That's when the light bulb went off. I realized that this is something I could really see myself doing full-time, he confessed. It felt like the right time to take a risk and follow my heart. Kind of like what we always tell the contestants on the show, right? Take the leap, be vulnerable. Well, I'm taking my own advice. And so, Jesse made the bold decision to step down from The Bachelor and step into the kitchen. His new venture? A high-end restaurant called Palmer's Table, which is set to open in New York City later this year. The concept, as Jesse describes it, is rooted in his love for fresh, seasonal ingredients and his appreciation for culinary diversity. I want Palmer's Table to be a place where people can gather and enjoy not just great food, but an experience, Jesse said, his eyes lighting up with excitement. It's going to be a mix of fine dining with a relaxed atmosphere, kind of like how I always try to keep things light and fun on The Bachelor. But now, instead of handing out roses, I'll be serving up dishes that come straight from the heart. His first menu is already in the works, and according to insiders, it's an eclectic mix of flavors from his travels. French techniques blended with Mediterranean flavors, with a splash of Southern comfort food for good measure. But Jesse isn't leaving the world of television completely behind. As part of his new career, he'll be hosting a culinary travel show where he'll visit different parts of the world, exploring local cuisines and showcasing his journey from football star to TV host to chef. The show, aptly titled Jess's Journey, From Field to Fork, is set to air on a major network next year. As for his Bachelor legacy, Jess remains grateful for the time he spent on the show, but he's ready for this next chapter. I've loved every moment of hosting The Bachelor, but now it's time for something different, he said, a smile playing on his lips. This is my next great adventure, and I can't wait to share it with everyone. And with that, Jess Palmer's unexpected career pivot became one of the most talked about transitions in recent television history, proving that sometimes life's greatest passions take you by surprise. Just like the love stories he helped nurture on The Bachelor, Jess's culinary journey is one that's filled with heart, soul, and, of course, a little bit of spice.